Hey guys, it's Crystal with Art It Out, and today I was inspired by Lori Marie Jenkins. I'm sure I know several of you know who she is. She's where I got the underpants saying from. I just love that. Anyway, she did a couple days ago or yesterday. My days are pretty much gone. A video, and she calls them one magazine art, I think is what she actually called it. But this is what I came up with. And for doing this, the only thing I used was this magazine is where I pulled everything from, and a glue stick. That's how your main part of it is. Now, after that, I added, a little paint pins and things, but it's mainly one magazine and glue. And she came up with this idea for like when you're out, like at a doctor's appointment or airplane, wherever, where you don't have all your goodies or no scissors. So I'm calling it tear art is what I'm gonna call it, because I like the sound of it. She did a wonderful, very cool piece. This is the one I chose. I did. First time, first go, this is what I came up with. And you feel it's pretty hefty there. So, how do we do this? All you're gonna need, glue stick, and pick you out a magazine. Okay, guys? You need a magazine. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm surprised I am, because this one has a lot of cute. I have a Oprah over here too. Which one should we go with, guys? Should we go with this one or an Oprah? I picked the travel magazine because one I had several of them I just wasn't using. Let's go ahead and go with this. I have tons of images. So, magazine, glue stick. Now, let's get started. While you're pulling, I'm going to go ahead and take this as my first, because it's a thicker. Your covers are always a thicker pager. It's always a thicker pager. So, and decide what size you want. I think I'm going to go this one. I'm just going to go half of it. No scissors, guys. No scissors. I'm going to go with that. Too pretty. There. Not quite a half, but shoot, I like that. Now remember, it's going to get a little bit bigger as you go because you're going to layer. And that's all you're going to do is layer upon layer upon layer. While you're pulling and gluing your layers, you want to think about I like that. I think that's kind of cool. You're going to want to think, keep an eye out for let me think here. Some focal point images, maybe a word or something for the top. You don't have to, but I would, because you're gonna run into the problem of you tear it out because you're gonna layer. She layered I think 16, 12, 13, 16. I can't remember. Mine I did 20, and I did so many because the book what she was using, in my opinion, it had a heftier paper. So really, it's up to you. Go with what you want, and then you're gonna tear it. No scissors. You're gonna think of this. You're out and about. All you have is a magazine and a glue stick, and there you go. Plus, I like it because I'm calling it tear art. I just like that. If it's real little, I'm not going to worry about it being perfect. So, there you go. There's 2 layers already. Or you might think about some of the colors you might want to keep for, like the lower levels. I'm not really going to care too much about the colors and stuff because I'm not going to pull too much that low. So, But just find the pictures that you find pretty, or they've got something on it that you like, and start layering, guys. That's all you do. Okay. There's 3. Alright, I'm not going to sit here, and it's going to take me a little while. So I'm going to actually fast forward me layering. That way it doesn't take forever, because it took me a while to layer those last time. Of course, I was the first one doing it, so yeah. Oh shoot, look, I just ripped my whole thing. Oh well, it's a tear book. It's a tear mixed media piece, and I don't know, I just like that tear art. We're gonna leave that there. Alright guys. Alright guys, Bentley started pounding away on something, on a wooden thing, and literally the sound on this part of the video was so messed up. So I decided to do the voiceover on here. So after you guys layer all your pages, set it aside and let it kind of dry a little bit. And you're going to take the same magazine and go through and look for images, focal words, focal whatever, something for your project. So that's what you're going to do right now, and that's what I'm showing you. Just go through, find them, if you didn't grab them as you were doing your layering. And of course, the whole point of this is just a magazine and a glue stick. So you're going to use, rip and tear those images out. I just really enjoy doing this, guys. There's something freeing in tearing stuff up when it's like goes to our barbaric urge, we like to, that's the only way I can say it. I know a lot of people like to, they zone out and zen out on fussy cutting. That's not me. But doing this was really fun, just to tear and layer and fun. So, I don't even know what I'm talking about there. I'm so tired, guys. It's been a long day. I just want to say, if you haven't seen Laura Marie's channel, it is in the down bar. Check her video out. She is an amazing artist. Comes up with some really neat ideas. And this was one of them that I thought really fun. So I'm hoping, I was going to ask if, I'm thinking this might be our next swap, guys, our next art swap. It's stuff that you can do smaller pieces to send in the mail, and it won't cost much. So yeah, I just like the little kid, and my idea is the robot's taking like a selfie with like him as like kind of their zoo instead of the other way around. If we had an alien, everybody be showing up to take pictures with. I'm right, guys. I am. Anymore, people will grab their cameras and record stuff instead of help people. It's the sad truth of it, isn't it? So, a fun way to use up a magazine for sure. Very much so. I'm hoping this next section will work on the sound. We'll see. Alright guys, it still messed up on the recording. It was barely hearing, so I didn't keep track of how many layers I did, but this is done a couple hours later from the previous part. I had to deal with some issues with Bentley, so it's pretty dry. I like it. It tore a lot easier. I was able to get deeper into the layers so I would highly recommend either letting it sit for a couple hours after you're done before you do your next part, which if you do it the reason why Laura Marie did was like do it on an airplane or while you're at the doctor's office, things where you don't have scissors or a lot of art supplies. It would be probably a few hours before you actually tore into it, because as you can see, it's very messy. Oh, so fun. Oh, so fun. As you can see, the little white, little white papers that bugs the crud out of me. Use a little bit of water, and it rubs right off, guys, to clean it up. And this is the fun part, get that texture, those layers, the cool look by only a couple down or a bunch of layers down. This is the fun part, in my opinion.
to really, depending on what your layers are, you know, just fun. It's fun, fun, fun. I hope you all try this. I hope you try this. I hope you try this. It's worth doing at least once, guys. I'm going to, like I said, I think this is going to be our prompt. I'll announce it. So yeah, I'm just cleaning the edges up, just making it the way I like it. And I'm going to doodle around with it a lot, deciding on, you know, taking some more layers, you know. It's very fun. I mean, you could put a couple holes in these and hang them up, you know, do them as like a postcard. Just a cool, fun mixed media piece. I was taking out my images and putting them on. I don't know what I was saying there. Oh, you know, it depends on your magazine. You know, that one was a travel, the first one, and this one is a tech one, so you're going to get the different images. Another fun thing you could do, I was thinking while doing these was, you know, the fancy paper we all have a lot of. That would be a fun tear art one, I think, you know, layering and tearing. You could do about the same thing. That would be fun. Or we all have tons of magazine pages we've kept out because we like for the backgrounds and what. You can layer those up. Same thing. Yeah. Adds a okra, I think it's yellow okra on top of hers. She uses it a lot in her art. I like that she uses the watercolor differently than other people. So I did try, I thought with being like spacey and stuff, I don't know, blue came out to me. So I am going to get my watercolor set that was given to me, a friend made it for me, and try to do some light blue kind of wash. It works. I'm not, you guys know I'm super new to watercoloring at all, and so I gave it you know, put the stuff in the background, those images step more, which was the point of them. So the previous one I did some doodling on. You know, make it your own. You know, make it your own little piece. Any way you want. But I would so leave the layering and the gaps and stuff see because, you know, it's kind of the fun of it is to see all those cool gaps, the layers beneath. So I'm just gonna dry it up a little bit better. I'm gonna take out the Stabilo all, do a little bit with, and then I'm gonna reach for some markers and just kind of play around with it. That's it, guys. It's real easy. One magazine, one glue stick, and go at it. It's just a alcohol marker in gray. I'm trying to get that to look kind of like it's like in a frame, I thought there. Stabilo all. It's not if I don't use my Stabilo all. And then I didn't care if it was too thick, so. But I'm going to take out this little gray ink pad, ink up the edges and a little bit on it. Give it a little, grunge it up even more. Beware, once you start peeling, though, it's addictive. It really is. Just a white paint marker. Like I said, just making it my own. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys try this. It is so much fun. And like I said, check out her video on this, how she did hers. And if you would be interested in doing this as the Art It Out next swap, give me a something and let me know. Say yes, please. That'll work. That way I know. I have a few interested. I really like it. It's something all of us can do. You know, who doesn't have at least one magazine and a glue stick that can do this? And this will be really light to send. So I'm just making those robots step up a little bit. I think I made it worse, actually, but hey, I had fun. That matters, right? Alright, guys, I'm gonna let you. Happiness to you. Go make a mess. And please, 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 art it out. Because if you're not arting it out, it's sticking in you. And what good's it doing there? Bye, guys.